The mirror on the wall. I moved into a new apartment and inherited an old, ornate mirror that hung on the wall in the bedroom. At first, I thought nothing of it, but as the days passed, I began to notice strange things happening whenever I looked into its reflective surface. At first, it was just small things, movements in the corner of my eye, shadows flitting across the mirror's surface when there was no one else in the room. I chalked it up to my imagination, until one night, as I brushed my teeth before bed, I saw something that made my blood run cold. In the reflection, standing behind me, was a figure, a dark, shadowy silhouette with glowing eyes that seemed to pierce through the glass and into my very soul. I whirled around, but there was nothing there, just an empty room bathed in moonlight. Terrified, I covered the mirror with a sheet and tried to forget about it, but the feeling of being watched never left me. Every time I walked past the mirror, I could feel its gaze following me, its presence lurking just beyond the glass. Desperate for answers, I turned to Reddit, hoping that someone else had experienced something similar. To my horror, I found countless stories of haunted mirrors and malevolent spirits trapped within their reflective surfaces. Determined to rid myself of the mirror's influence, I decided to remove it from the wall and banish it from my apartment once and for all. But as I reached out to grab it, I felt a cold, clammy hand wrap around my wrist, pulling me closer to the glass. In a panic, I tore myself free and smashed the mirror to pieces, watching as shards of glass scattered across the floor. But even as I stood there, panting and shaking, I could still feel the presence of whatever had been trapped within it, its whispers echoing in the darkness.